Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Hello, glorious spillway that's right off the side of the road that I haven't fished for a good long while. We got some water flowing, but we also got some dry land here. Most of the time when I fish here, you guys are like, why the hell are you fishing on the spillway instead of off to the side? Well, a bunch of tall plants off to the side over there, a bunch of tall plants off to the side over there. And also I like setting up my live bait bobber right here. And if you're standing parallel, perpendicular with it, it stays in place just a little bit better. So yeah, I was in the area, figured I'd give it a shot. It's always pretty decent, kind of a struggle sometimes, but usually pretty good. Give it a shot, stuff and things. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kind of a late morning start at this place. I already went fishing this morning, got some wipies. It was fun. I'm sure you guys maybe have already seen it. If you haven't, stay tuned for some good old-fashioned wipey dipey content. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to do some live bait bobber stuff today. You guys always enjoy the live bait bobber stuff, and I personally enjoy the live bait bobber stuff a whole hell of a lot, because watching the big old bobber sink to the bottom of the damn pond, spillway, lake, river, creek is one of my favorite things to watch ever. So yeah, first thing we got to do is catch some live bait. We don't have any live bait. There's bass out there. We're gonna do some bass fishing. Yuck. It's actually kind of fun, but yeah, we need some bait pronto. Stuff and things. Pow. Boopity boopity boop 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 boop. Pretty heavily fish bought, so it can kind of be tough. There's these fellas already fishing here. You guys dirty? No, you're good. These fellas are already fishing here. I asked if they minded if I joined them. They said no, but it does get fished on a regular basis, so these fish are not necessarily brain dead, but that's okay. We can fish for some smart fish every now and again, I suppose. But yeah, we're looking for small bluegills. There are some like cool bluegills that live in here. Red ear sunfish buds, hybrids, crappies occasionally. But we want to get some micro bluegills that are small enough for bass to eat. And then last time I was here, I caught a walleye on a live bluegill. So walleyes would be cool, channels would be cool, bass would be cool. I think that should just about cover it. We kind of got a considerable amount of duckweeds and other random ass weeds floating around. So it might make this task a little bit harder, but it should still be doable. Should still be doable. But first we need to get some bait and stuff. A little big, but didn't take long. Birdie one. Not a hybrid or nothing, but where's the sun? Oh! Birdie one. Oh shit. Gross. Trying to save his life, and we got scum all over the stash stick. Keep your mind out of gutters. The stash stick is the pole, not... Anyway. Getting closer. Getting closer. Still a little big though. Hopefully there's some pipsqueaks floating around. If there's not, we'll have to use something like that eventually. But I'd imagine, I mean, it's eastern Nebraska, boys and girls. There's tiny bluegills somewhere in here. We just gotta catch them. Probably doable, but we'll be greedy and see if we can get a smaller one. The smaller the bait, in my opinion, the higher chance you have to get bit when it comes to live bait bobber fishing. Like if we were fishing for flathead catfish, I wouldn't care. I would throw on a big boy and not be worried about it. But yeah, around here, kind of hard to get the bobber to go down, so we just want the smallest we can get, really. Not gonna have any shortage of fish catches though to sort through. I have to keep an eye on my camera lens too. A couple videos ago, damn crappie splooged on the lens and I didn't look at it, and yeah, you guys had some slime on you for half the damn video. I apologize for that. It's part of the gig though. Hard to avoid. Let's just do it. It ain't that small, but we'll do it. Look at that tiny little jig head. I don't even know how small that thing is, but Keep one of them in my tackle box at all times. I actually got it from my dentist. I don't think he watches my videos, but he's a fishy boy. He likes fishing. And yeah, I got this jig head from him. If I lose it, I'll have to ask him where he got it from, but for now we'll just keep using the same one. So shout out to you, dentist of many years. You are the reason I'm catching bluegills right now, this effectively. We'll start with it somewhat shallow, I suppose. Maybe 3-4 feet. I don't really know how deep it is out there, but it's probably deeper than that, and we'll make some adjustments from there. Loosen the drag, set it up. This is connected to a lake, so yeah, I'm only allowed 2 pulls. And we got our 1 bluegill on the line, and I don't have any way to store bluegills, so I'm gonna fish for bass fish. Throw an inbred jig, might have to switch to a Stenko. And yeah, it appears we should be able to catch bluegills pretty much at will. But first, we need the bluegill to get ripped off. He is certainly upset, but that doesn't mean a big fish is looking at him. I just put a hook in his back, so most likely that's why he's upset. So once they calm down, like they do their initial freak out and then they calm down, and then once they start moving again after that, that's when you have a pretty good idea that something's trying to eat his ass. And that's what gets my blood flowing and stuff. I don't know what I was doing there, but I got one. The drag was a little loose. Quick release. Yeah, he had it for a good long while before I set the hook on that, but we got him. We got laughed at, but we'll count it, you know. We will count it and stuff. Got one. Those dudes left this side and I came over here and got one. See if I can keep this one hooked. Pretty decent one. Yeah, not bad. I'm gonna lose him again though at this rate. I've seen worse. For whatever reason, I don't know why, I always do better on this left side for bass fish. So I'm kind of excited that they moved down. We waited our turn, we took our time, but yeah. Might even move the bobber over here too, to be honest. Whenever I've caught kitties and walleyes, they've kind of been on that side, but this side with a bobber bluegill has been pretty good for bass fish. I'm sure it's all in my head, I'm sure it doesn't really matter all that much, but main goal is to get that bluegill 8. See if we can make it happen. And I'm not much of a bass guy, but setting the hook on with a jig is pretty fun. Pretty fun. I'd take about 5 more on the jig if I could. We'll see. And stuff. There he is. El Micro. Well, it just kind of seems a little off here today. It is like 10 a.m. so I mean I can catch bluegills at will, but the goal is always to yeah, figure out how to catch something big. And while that bass was like kind of okay-ish, it wasn't big. The bluegill we've had on for the first while we've been here was a little on the larger side for live bait when you're going for bass and kitties and walleyes. This is a better size for multi-species, in my opinion. Fighting the weeds, fighting the duckweed, fighting the heat of the day, getting there. But yeah, I still have hope. I still have hope. And if you've heard the song before, hope is all you need. Not sure if that refers to fishing or not, but I hope it does. Any hoodles, I'll shut up. I'm gonna see if I can't catch a weird bluegill or a crappie or something like that. I don't think I have any Senkos. I might have to go look and see if I have Senkos, but for now I'll keep piddling with the bluegills and go from there. And stuff. There's one. Got a lighter pole though. I didn't know what was happening. Oh, he came off. Damn it. Lighter pole. Didn't want to use the Senko, so I switched to the good old-fashioned crube. Had some good times with the crube. You guys haven't seen it, but first time we went to the Lake of the Ozarks, I was using the crube pretty much the whole time and catching tiny bass in the backyard. It works pretty good. You don't have to fish it as slow as a Senko. I suppose you can use a weighted Senko. It's basically the same thing, but I mean, in my opinion, Senkos are about the most boring lure to fish with. With that being said, a weighted Senko is basically the same as a weighted crube. The crube doesn't have that much action, and neither does the Senko, but I feel better about myself saying I'm fishing with a crube than I do saying I'm fishing with a Senko. Maybe that's just me, but 3 bass bites. That guy was fairly decent-ish. But he wasn't as big as the first two, and the first two weren't that big. But yeah, my bluegill fell off the bobber, so we no longer have a bluegill bobber out. And I was slowly working my way back so I could tie on my damn bluegill stuff again, so I could try to get another live bluegill. As you can see, they're everywhere. I mean, yeah, there's a spot down the way that I've never fished that I think we can try this same thing and maybe get better results, but with that being said, I'm stubborn, so I'll probably stay here entirely too long. But I'm gonna throw the crube a few more times, and then we will try to catch a bluegill, throw one out for a little bit longer, and then maybe switch spots and stuff. Yeah, that's a big one. That's kind of cool. I mean, if we were ever gonna catch a bluegill that I would call cool, I would say that would be the dude right there. Big old red ear hybrid. Poking around in the weeds trying to get another bluegill that we can use as bait, and he's big and he's neat, but he is not bait. That's cool. I haven't caught a red ear hybrid for a long time. I used to catch them pretty frequently back when I first started fishing, and well, he's not like a 10-incher or nothing crazy. I mean, 8.5 or so. 8.5 or so. I'm gonna keep trying to get a small bait fish, and yeah, I mean, obviously that's our best chance at a catfish. Honestly, our best chance at a catfish is cut bait, but I'm being stubborn and I really want to catch one on a live bluegill. It's like watching the bobber freak out and go down, man. Call me sick if you want. Okay, it is a little sick, but it is fun to watch. It is fun to watch. See if we can make it happen, or we might switch spots. You're too big. And stuff. LOL. I caught a bluegill and was getting ready to, threw that bluegill off. I just dropped my jig head over the side and a bluegill caught himself. Finally caught one that was close to small enough, and then, I dropped the ball. No other way to put it. Went to cast the damn thing and threw it off. I've been working hard for that dude too. Not hard to catch bluegills. Pretty sure every bluegill in North America lives here. Problem is catching the size I'm after. Oh, we got one. We got a micro that even a 1-pound bass could eat. I'm gonna have to hook them a little deeper. Just try to stay away from the spine, you don't really want to kill them, but we're gonna go a little deeper on this Timmy. He still got some wiggle towards the head because they usually eat it head first, and we have successfully got a bait back in the water. And I'm gonna keep piddling with the bluegills for a little bit just because it's kind of fun. And hopefully while we distract ourselves, something terrible happens to this bluegill. I never wish the worst upon anything or anyone, but if I were to ever wish the worst upon anything or anyone, it would be this bluegill right about now. So we'll see if we can get what we want and stuff. Oh. Bobber was gone. I think it popped back up. Nope, something's got it again. I don't got a good hook in it. I don't got a good hook in it. Oh, Jesus, I about died. Finally got one on the bluegill. Oh, man. Look at that skid mark. Oh. Oh. Oh, I saw my measly life flash before my eyes. About ate shit. We worked hard for that, bud. We worked hard for that, bud. And even though the results weren't great, as far as size goes, we accomplished our goal. And we didn't die in the process. All right, well. Apparently the small, oh no, man rats. I got excited when I saw the bobber go down. I'm falling apart. I reeled up my jig head and finally knocked my gulp off. That's why I was so worried about getting the right size of bait, you know. You kind of got to adjust the size of your live bait based on where and what you're fishing for. And yeah, that's why I spent so much time trying to catch a small bluegill. We haven't done a whole lot, but it's been a pretty decent little sesh, you know. Missed a couple bass, caught a few bass, caught a million bluegill, caught that red ear, which was kind of cool. Should have just put these in my pocket from the start, but I'm not the smartest. And yeah, we'll give it just a little bit longer. I still want to go check out the other spot while I'm here. About an hour away from home, so might as well. Might as well. I dabble. Yeah. Pig Patrol TV. What was it? Pig Patrol TV. P-I-G and then Patrol TV. I do a lot of shit around here. Yeah. There's like 600 videos or something on there. A few from here in the past. This is the first one this year. Appreciate it, man. You guys have a good one. Alrighty, boys and girls, I give up. I gave it a few hours, gave it our all. We accomplished our goal of catching something on a live bluegill from this spot. Sometimes I enjoy these live bait videos. I don't know. Sometimes we catch, the best was we caught 11 flatheads in one day, twice. Caught some wipers on live bait and stuff like that, and we've done pretty decent on live crappie through the ice and other stuff like that. And you know, sometimes it just works out like this. Something else I want to talk about though. Shout out to the people that were fishing over there. Nice people. I get sick of looking at the internet these days. Everyone's a bunch of fucking assholes, it seems like. But yeah, everyone's too worried about all the political crap, in my opinion. I mean, I have my political views and I don't like getting political. And I'm not really gonna get political, but to me, what's worth more than a vote is being able to just be like nice, like have a conversation with someone and not make it negative. And that includes online, and maybe even more so online. I can't even look at posts half the time these days online because they're just so ridiculous. And honestly, I apologize to the nice people commenting on my videos, but I don't really look at the damn comments anymore either, to be honest with you. It's a lot of crap, a lot of good stuff, but a lot of crap as well. But yeah, rant over. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. New subscribers, if you're watching, shout out to you guys. And yeah, I need to go get some lunch. I'm starving. See you later. Stuff things. Goodbye.